The Lord's Command by J.W. Mahood. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. By the Master's final words to his disciples, the obligation is laid upon every Christian to be a soul winner. Ye shall be my witness, is the risen Lord's message to all his followers. No one is excused. Follow me, said Christ, and I will make you fishers of men. And when his face was set toward Calvary, he said to the Father, As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. By the mouth of the prophet Ezekiel, God distinctly says that, if we neglect to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked men shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. We are all sent, and if we shrink or excuse ourselves from our great mission, we shall come into condemnation. The unsaved multitudes know that every Christian should be an ambassador for Christ, and when we fail to do our duty, we are condemned in their eyes as well as before God. A writer in the Epworth era says, a college professor who was noted among his fellow teachers for his habit of addressing young men upon their personal relations to Christ was asked by one of his fellow professors, do they not resent your appeals as an impertinence? He replied, no. Nothing is of such interest to any man as his own soul and its condition. We will never resent words of warning or comfort if they are prompted by genuine feeling. When I was a young man, I felt as you do. My wife's cousin, a young fellow not yet of age, lived in our house for 6 months. My dread of meddling was such that I never asked him to be present at family worship, or spoke to him on the subject of religion. He fell into the company of a wild set, and was rapidly going to the bad. When I reasoned with him, I spoke to Christ. Do you call yourself a Christian? He asked, assuming his astonished look. I hope so, I replied, but you are not. If you were, he must be your best friend. Yet I have lived in your house for 6 months, and you have never once named his name to me. No, he is nothing to you. I have never forgotten the rebuke. End of The Lord's Command by J.W. Mahood.